What if I told you that you didn't have to go to school and follow the path that society created for you? When I was younger, I did not know what I wanted to be. The only thing that I thought that I wanted to be was a judge because I used to like Judge Mathis. And so I went to school to pursue law. But quickly, I realized that it wasn't for me. And also, I had a lot of stuff going on in my life that prevented me from continuing with school. But the more that I started to question society in general, the more I started to realize that if you don't know what you want to do, you should not just get into school because everybody else is telling you to do that, right? You should be sure and confident on the path that you want to take. And the reality is, I didn't know what path I wanted to take. But I'm going to be honest with you, dropping out of school was the best decision I ever made in my life. And the reason why is because when I dropped out of school, there was a couple of years where I had to, work extremely hard at a security job and go down this path of figuring out what else I could do to make money. But it ultimately led me down this path that I never thought would ever be imaginable, which allowed me to make hundreds of thousands of dollars online, right? And had I gone to school like everyone else, I would have had a whole bunch of college debt. I would have been way behind. And there just would have been things that would have just held me back. All in the name of getting and starting a career or a career path that I really, truly didn't want. And the beauty of this is that now I know that if I was to go to school, what I would go to school for. I've lived life and I've experienced life, and now I'm more clear on who I am as a person. And I would only go back to school if the thing that I wanted would, if I was you, I'm just saying, the only way I'd go back to school is if I knew that the thing that I wanted to do required school. Now, here's the thing. For me personally, I know that if I were to go back to school, I would go back to school to be a therapist. The reason why is because I genuinely like helping people with their problems. But I also know that I wouldn't go back to school to be a therapist right now because it doesn't make any sense. It would take so many years of schooling. And I've been able to help people with their problems in other ways. I've been able to help people, that was my dog. I've been able to help people make money online. I've been able to help people, provide them with advice about relationships. I've been able to help people in multiple different ways that I've learned. So I realized that I don't really need school to do that, right? And ultimately, me coming to that realization probably was one of the greatest things that ever happened in my life. And I'm not trying to discourage anyone from going to school. I'm just saying that, one second. Roman, come here. My dog he always likes to interrupt in my videos. I'm not trying to dictate what you should do in life in general. I'm just saying that don't allow anybody to force what they want on you, right? If I would have went to school, one of the things, so my mom wanted me to go to school really badly. And I did for a little bit. I tried it out and it just wasn't for me, right? But if I would have forced myself to continue down that path, I probably would have grown to resent my mom. If I never did what I wanted to do with my own life or didn't take control of my own life, I would have resented her. And I would think the same could happen for you if you're not living life on your own terms and living life in the way that you want to live life, right? So that's the main thing I guess that I'm trying to get across in this video is that you need to figure out what is going to make you happy. And if you don't know what you want to go to school for, don't go to school yet. Live life. Live more life until you figure out what you want to go to school for. And then go to school, right? After you go to school, obviously you still have to learn how to make money. So do what I did. Get a skill that can help you, navigate life, make money until you figure out what you want to do. Now that I'm doing what I do, I know that I'm fine doing this. I don't have to do anything else because I find the same joy that I would find as being a therapist and doing what I'm doing. But I say all that to say, if you feel lost in your path, if you feel lost in your journey, that's okay. You're not going to know the answers. You're still very young. I'm 30 years old right now. I didn't know anything when I was in my early 20s. I didn't know anything when I was in in my mid-20s, right? It took a lot of living for me to learn more about myself. And the one thing that I do wish that I had along the way of learning is a solid mentor that helped me go from the journey that I was at to where I'm at now. I think I would have been able to make a lot less mistakes, and I would have been able to complete and accomplish more meaningful things in my life. But it's okay, because I had to go through the chaos to find the order. And sometimes in life, you have to go through the chaos, right? So that's fine. It's fine at the end of the day. But I have a free group where I'm helping people learn the skills that they need in order to change their life. You can join the group if you want to. It's 100% free to join. I have about 19 spots left in the group in order for you to join for free. After that, it will be paid to join. If you don't know what you want to do in life, take advantage of this opportunity and come in a group. Let's talk. Let's chat about everything. Let's talk about what you feel frustrated about. It's a safe space for everyone. So yeah, that's it. That's all I wanted to talk about in this video. I don't really have that much more. But just don't allow society to control you. Don't allow society to create your own life for you. You only have one life to live at the end of the day, and you should live life on your own terms. If you don't live life on your own terms, you will feel bitter, and you will resent people, and you will hate the fact that you took the path that you took, and nothing will feel whole for you. Everything will feel forced, and you will find yourself in hundreds of thousands of dollars in debt, and something that you didn't even have control over, something that wasn't even within the realm of your control, right? I mean, technically it is, but it's not, because you're taking advice from everybody else. And when you're younger, you don't know how to think. That's the thing. When you're younger, you don't know how to think because you haven't lived enough. And that's why I think it's dangerous that colleges or schools, not colleges, schools like high schools tell you need to go, or teachers say you need to go to college, you need to go to college, you need to go to college, without allowing you to first acknowledge what it is that is in life and all the potential pathways that you have to take. Nobody ever sits you down and talks about the importance of all of those different paths that you can take in life. Nobody tells you you can go to trade school, or how you can make money on the internet, or how you can, I don't know, like there's so many ways, just even things that I don't know, right? And I'm still learning every day, and I'm 30. So if you're like 20, you're 10 years younger than me, like, you have a lot to learn, my friend. And you shouldn't be ashamed of that. You should soak in all of the knowledge that life has to offer like a sponge. And learn as you go. Because that's all we are here to do. We are only here to learn as we go. So again, thanks a lot for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.